Chapter 1. In this chapter we will talk about hardware, software, the main components of a computer system. Operating systems include graphical user interface, command line interface, and different types of computer systems. That's cool. Let's begin our chapter by defining the terms hardware and software. Hardware is a general term for the physical components that make up a computer system. For example, keyboard, mouse, monitor, processor, and so on. Software is a general term for the programs that control the computer system. There are two types of software, system software and application software. Let's talk about system software. System software programs that allow the hardware to run properly. Example, operating system. Application software programs that allow the user to do specific tasks. Example, spreadsheets. Now we will talk about the main components of a computer system. As you know, a typical computer system is made up of hardware and software. Examples of hardware: Central Processing Unit, CPU, is the part of the computer which processes the commands. Internal hard disk is the computer's main memory. There is where the application software, operating system, and data files are stored. The main advantages of a hard disk is the fast data transfer and access time, and the large capacity to store data. Random access memory, RAM. The data is temporarily stored when running application. This memory can be written to and read from. Since its contents are lost when power to computer is turned off, it is often referred to as volatile or a temporary memory. Read-only memory, ROM, is used to store information that need to be permanent. It is often used to contain configuration data for a computer system. These chips cannot be altered and can be only read from. One of its main advantages is that the information stored on the ROM is not lost. Even when power is turned off to the computer, they are often referred to as non-volatile memories. Also, the ROM contains some coding known as the boot file. This tells the computer what to do when it is first starts up. Operating systems. The general task for an operating system include allowing communication between user and the computer through user interface, controlling the operation of input, output, and storage devices, loading and running application programs, dealing with errors that occurs, maintaining security of the system. User interface. There are two main types of user interface: command line interface, graphical user interface. Command line interface require a user to type in instructions in order to choose options from menus. There are often a number of commands that needs to be typed in. The user therefore has to learn a number of commands just to carry out a basic operation. The main advantage of command line interface is that the user is in direct communication with the computer. Graphical user interface. Graphical user interface allows the user to interact with the computer using pictures or icons rather than having to type in a number of commands. One of the most common graphical user interface is Windows, icon, menu, and pointing device, WIMP, which was developed for the use on personal computers. This uses a mouse to control a cursor, which then select icons to run Windows. Now we are going to talk about the types of computers we have, their uses, advantages, and disadvantages. We are going to talk about desktop computers, laptops, netbooks, personal digital assistants, mainframe computers. PC or desktop usually refer to a general purpose computer, which is made up of separate monitor, keyboard, mouse, and processor unit. Its advantages: spare parts and connections tend to be standardized, which usually results in low cost. Also, desktop tends to have a better specification for a given price. Disadvantages: desktops are not portable, since they are made up of separate components. All the components need to be hooked up by wiring, which can be complex and take up large disk space. Because they are not portable, it is necessary to copy files when you want to do some work elsewhere. Laptop or a notebook refers to a type of computers where the monitor, keyboard, pointing device, and processor are all together in one single unit. This makes them extremely portable system. The key features of a laptop are low weight, which aid portability, low power consumption, also a long battery life, a processor that does not generate too much heat. Advantages: they are very portable, there are no wires because everything is in one single unit. Disadvantages: since they are portable, they are easy to steal. They have a limited battery life, so the user may need to carry an adapter. The keyboard and pointing device can be sometimes awkward to use. Netbooks. A netbook is a term used to describe a computer that can almost fit onto a hand and a smaller version of a laptop. Netbook computer have the same features of a laptop mentioned before. Its disadvantages: netbook don't have optical drives, smaller size keyboard. Due to the size constraint, they lack some of the features found in large machines. Also, they are cheaper to buy. Personal digital assistants (PDAs) are small handheld computers that usually come with a touch screen that is activated using a stylus. Data is entered by using a keyboard that appears on a touch screen. Its advantages: they can be used anywhere because of their size. They are very lightweight. Disadvantages: it is difficult to enter text quickly. They have very limited capabilities. Mainframe computer is a term used for a large, very powerful computer system. Their main purpose is to run commercial applications such as banking and insurance, where huge amount of data need to be processed each day. The main features of a mainframe computers are as follows. They can have several CPUs, they have very fast processor speeds, they can support multiple operating systems, they have huge amount of storage capacity, they have huge internal memories, they often operate using timeshare or batch processing. Advantages: due to the features listed above, they can be used to do very large jobs, which require large memories and very fast processor time. Its disadvantages: mainframe computer needs to be permanently housed in a large room, so cannot be moved around. They are very expensive to operate and maintain.